What's up, KP family? It's Karen P, and of course I am back with another video. Okay, listen, if you're new here, go ahead on and hit that subscribe button, turn your post notifications on, give this video a big thumbs up, comment down below, and of course follow me on all social media platforms. It's Karen P, ITSKARENP, straight across the search bar. Listen, y'all see the title of the video, so yeah, y'all see it, y'all see the thumbnail, all that there. But before I get into this video, y'all, excuse me, have y'all noticed the little change and stuff, like with my channel? You know, I'm switching it up. I'm bringing in a little bit of Creole here, well, a little bit of Haitian Creole here, a little bit of Haitian Creole there, because you know there are some people that are subscribed to my channel that are Haitians, and they don't speak English, nor do they understand it fluently. So I decided to make it fair for everyone. That means, you know, from time to time put in a little bit of Creole here, Haitian Creole here, Haitian Creole there, you know. And so what I'm going to also do, I'm going to be speaking in English on some of my videos. Or I'm going to be speaking in Creole, I should say, in some of my videos, and I'm going to interpret for y'all what I'm saying. So I'm going to, you know, again, speak in Creole, then I'll tell y'all what I'm saying in English, you know. And also that helps bring more subscribers to my channel, because, you know, we don't want to single nobody out. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But yeah, y'all, so about my pregnancies slash losing a child. So the first time I was pregnant was with my oldest son, Gerard, who is now 20. At first, I didn't know that I thought, you know, I was young, y'all. I was in high school, you know, having sex. And here I am, of course, unprotected sex. Here I am thinking, you know, I can't get pregnant. All this time I done, you know, I've been having sex with the same person. Never gotten pregnant, you know. So I'm like, I can't have no kids. You know, I'm you know, messed up. Again, I'm young, y'all. I was young. I'm still young, you know what I'm saying? But I was younger. So I didn't know as much as I know now. You get what I'm saying? So KP family, like I said, I was just doing it all, you know, raw, getting it all. You know, when I say getting it all, I'm talking about getting it all, because I ended up pregnant. But truth be told, KP family, the moment I was pregnant, I didn't even know. The dad knew. The dad was like, Karen, you're pregnant. And I said, no, I'm not. He's like, yes, you are, because I haven't been feeling the same lately. I've been feeling, you know, a little off, a little sick and stuff, and I've never felt like that in my life. So you gotta be pregnant. So hear me, I'm in denial. I'm like, no, I can't get pregnant. Not me. Child, KP family, I had them went and took me a I went to Walgreens and brought me a pregnancy test. Test said I was pregnant. Now, I didn't tell nobody now. I didn't tell nobody. May my grandmother rest in peace. I was living with my grandmother in Pompano at the time. My grandmother, my grandfather, and stuff. And my little cousins, my auntie, my uncle. I was living with them, the same house that I was raised in. A little bit. My grandma had told me, my grandma said, you pregnant? I said, no, I'm not, grandma. No, I'm not. She said, yes, you are. I was like, no, I'm not. And then she said, you trying to tell me that you not pregnant, and I had how many kids? You pregnant. And I was in denial. Even though I had untucked the test and it showed that I was pregnant. And in my head, I'm like, how my grandma know? Like, honey, listen, I guess it's something like my daddy always told me, hey, I'm Haitian, you know, we Haitian. Haitians, we got a way of knowing. Honey, my grandma damn sure had a way of knowing. And let me tell y'all, I was so much in denial. I just looked down like, how a leaf get in my car because I had my window down. I was so much in denial, y'all. Y'all know how many pregnancy tests I ended up taking? I took 11 different pregnancy tests. One weekend I was at my aunt's house, because I used to spend a weekend at my auntie's house. And I was over there, and I said, it was like 11 o'clock at night. I said, oh, auntie, I ain't finna call no name, but I was like, oh, auntie, I want me an ice cream cone from McDonald's. She said, an ice cream cone from McDonald's this time of night? She said, you must be pregnant, because you craving right now. I said, auntie, I ain't pregnant. She said, oh no, you pregnant. Ain't no way you want ice cream this time of night. And as long as you been coming over here, as long as I know, you ain't never asked for no ice cream. I ain't never seen you eat no ice cream. Child. Listen, y'all, I was pregnant. Okay, and they knew it. They knew it. So, who I came out openly and told other than the dad, I ended up going when the weekend was over, went back to my grandmother's house, and I told my grandma, I was like, yeah, grandma, I'm pregnant. She said, oh, you telling me? I already knew that. Boom. Told my mama, told my daddy. Then I told his mom and his dad. Okay? All right, that's my first pregnancy. Fast forward. Years and years and years and years and years and years on down the road, y'all. I got into a relationship with somebody else. I'm talking about years later. I ain't finna put no exact number on it because my business don't do that. No, I'm just joking. But I'm just not, I tell y'all what I want to tell y'all. Thus far, I think I've been very open with y'all, but at the same time, I still have like a little, a little bit of me that I want to keep, to myself. But, well, a whole lot, I want to keep to myself. But, anyway, I ended up pregnant from the guy, my boyfriend at the time. And, KP family. When I was pregnant, that was that's my second pregnancy. Gerard, which is my oldest now, that was my first. He was like, Mom, you pregnant? And I said, no, I'm not. He said, yes, you are. I said, Gerard, no, I am not. Again, I didn't even know I was pregnant. Now he was like, Mom, yes, you are. And then he said, Mommy, you're pregnant. And I said, how you gonna tell me that I'm pregnant? And then he was like, no, that's not the pregnancy. But it was that pregnancy was with the same person. So my second pregnancy, I was going too fast. So my second pregnancy, pregnant, and I ended up telling the dad that I was pregnant. And, he was happy or whatnot, a little, somewhat happy, but like, damn, But as for myself, I was extremely happy. Like, ooh, I have another baby. God is good. I enjoy being a mother. This and that, this, that, and the third. KP family. I was doing everything that I was supposed to do, just like I was with my first pregnancy. KP family. It was one day, I'm living at my grandma's house now. Because me and this guy, we just, I'm pregnant, and, months on down the road, it's like we wasn't seeing eye to eye. Put it like that. So, I'm staying at my grandma's house, and, again, I was pregnant before, so I already know. I know every pregnancy is different, but at the same time, I was like, something's not right. Like, I don't feel no movement. Now, by this time, I'm like 5 months pregnant, KP family, and I'm not feeling no movement, and I don't see no weight, no change in my weight as far as me gaining weight. I ain't, having the cravings, nothing. I mean, nothing, y'all. So I used to look in the mirror. I recall me looking in the mirror and all that there, and I'm like, oh, my stomach is not getting big. Okay, fast forward. My grandma was like, "You sure you pregnant?" And I said, "Yeah." She was like, "You was not pregnant. You was pregnant, but something ain't right with that pregnancy." Y'all, KP family. It was time for me to go get my ultrasound done to find out the gender of the baby. Right? The moment of truth. I went to my doctor or whatever, and this, that, or whatever, and the ultrasound tech, he wouldn't tell, they're not allowed to tell you anything. They're supposed to, do the report, do the exam, and then get a result. So your doctor tells you what's going on. So I was, me and the daddy was in there, and it's like, the daddy was like, "Doc, everything all right?" And I was like, the way he looking like something's not right, like that. So he's like, I'm gonna have a doctor talk with you or whatever. So mind y'all, I'm looking at his notes, and he had them put a word on there. I say, hey, I know that word mean deceased. Okay, I know that word mean deceased. So I done made it to my little destination, y'all. Y'all gotta check out my weekly vlog to see exactly where I'm at. But I'm gonna finish telling y'all, and I'm gonna close this here video out. What's going on? So anyway, the doctor came in the room, this or whatever, had a little talk with us, and he had, it was a referral, all this stuff here, to go down to the hospital. So we go to the hospital. I'm crying in the car and all this and all that. I'm like, I done lost my baby. I done lost my baby. And the daddy like, "Oh, don't think like that. You don't know that." I'm like, man, I ain't been feeling this and feeling that, and no cravings or nothing, So I'm like, I know I lost the baby. And he was like, "Man, stop thinking negative." Fast forward, get to the hospital. The hospital do what they gotta do, and like listening for the heartbeat and all type of stuff, ultrasound, and it's like, "I'm sorry, Miss, P, your baby didn't make it." So I'm talking about hurt. I was hurt. I cried so much. I was miserable. KP family. And then, of course, I can't keep an unalive baby in my stomach. So what they did was they induced my labor. I ain't never, ever know what contractions feel like, and that was my second pregnancy. I didn't have contractions with Gerard because that was a planned C-section. I just know what it's like just to carry a baby and gain weight and eat and use the bathroom a lot, of throw up, have little, cramps, not cramps, but my stomach hurting, every now and then because Gerard moving out, whatever. But contractions, I never had it. Didn't know what it felt like until that very day. They gave me that shot. They did whatever they had to do, and I was, ooh, KP family, I was crying. But they gave me some, like a little buzzer thing, so every time I felt pain, and it was like unbearable, I could squeeze it, and they'll give me a shot of pain medication, you know, to help ease the pain. And that's what I was doing. And every so often they would come in and check, you know, how many centimeters I am and all this and all that. Finally, I was dilated. I was good, dilated good or whatever. KP family, I had to push my baby out, and that it's called a stillborn. So yes, I had a stillborn, and yeah, it wasn't a miscarriage, because miscarriage, they say, is when, you know, blood and all that. I ain't have that. Like, I had to push my baby out, and the baby was like the size of my hand. Like, it just sat right there. Look. Yeah. It was a very sad situation. Never been through that a day in my life, and it was just so hard. It was so hard. Yup. The doctor was like, or the nurse was like, go ahead, squeeze my hand, squeeze my hand. Now I know y'all like, well, where the daddy was? Talking about the nurse. Oh honey, I was going through it so much, and he had to get the fuck out of there. He had to go, because he wasn't supporting me the way he should have been. So yeah, he had to go. Now with my first pregnancy, yes, the dad was in there the whole while, like seeing everything, did what he was supposed to do, all that there in the hospital. I ain't have to worry about it, you know. But that second pregnancy, yeah, that was the worst, you know. I had a stillborn. So, and then I did it on my own. Okay, so fast forward, my third pregnancy, and that's Kendrick, my youngest, that y'all be seeing from time to time. Like I say, I had got kind of confused. I like, Gerard was like, Mom, you pregnant? Yeah, the third pregnancy, that's when it happened. Gerard was like telling me, Mom, you pregnant, or whatever. So, and I didn't even know I was pregnant, but Gerard knew. He was like, Mom, you getting fat, you pregnant. And I'm like, no, I'm not. He was like, Mom, I see it. So anyway, fast forward, went on and took me a pregnancy test, KP family, and sure enough, I was pregnant. The daddy, which is the same guy from my second pregnancy, I know, right? Karen, you stupid. I know. I got pregnant by him again. A couple of years later, I did. Yeah, I did. Got pregnant by him again, and he was just so excited. He was like, you know, and I was happy as well. But then, KP family, I started bleeding. And I was like, oh no. I woke up. I had went to work one day, came home, took me a nap. And when I woke up from my nap, I went to go use the restroom. My white, it was blood right away. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. Called my mama, she didn't answer. And I called my auntie, and my auntie was like, you better go to the hospital. You might be, having a miscarriage. So I sat there on that toilet. I went to crying, like, why? Like, I can't carry no more kids. This, that, or the third. So I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not getting pregnant no more. That's it. So anyway, ended up going to the hospital. And they gave me morphine. I was in so much pain, which I don't think that was a good idea. They gave me morphine, took that pain away, but I was like on a little geek side. I was geeked up, geeked up, laughing and all that. But I was still scared. But then a doctor had told me I have a chance of having a miscarriage. up to, I don't know, 16, 17, I don't know, something like that. So I was like, what? And KP family, that wasn't my first time. Like, I was just like on and off bleeding. And but God is good because Kendrick is here. Okay, I had my baby. In fact, I had him early. I had Kendrick about 2 weeks early because I was going into preeclampsia. Yeah, like my body was just full of fluid. Like feet was on swole like a balloon full of water. You know, hands, I was just, yeah, so I had to, my labor was induced. And yeah, and I had a C-section for Kendrick as well. So that's my story, y'all. That's the story of my pregnancies and having a stillborn. As far as me wanting more kids, y'all stay tuned for the next video. For the next time I discuss having more kids. Y'all just stay tuned for that. But that's what it is. So I have 2 boys, Kendrick and Gerard. Well, Gerard was first and then Kendrick. But yeah, I have 2 boys. And yeah, I'm a boy mom, raising kings, honey. And that's my story. That is my story. So for anyone out there that, you know, can relate, yeah, that's my story, y'all. But yeah. All right, KP family, I'm finna go ahead and go inside this here store and do what I got to do. And I'm gonna get back with y'all on the next video. Again, if you're not already part of the KP family, go ahead on and join today. It's completely free. Turn your post, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, comment down below, give this video a big thumbs up, and follow me on all social media platforms. It's Karen P, ITSKARENP, straight across the search bar. Okay, and once again, it's Karen P, and I'm out like OUT. I'm out like OUT.